And what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Live, Laugh, Left podcast. Live, Laugh, Left podcast number 110. As we continue on through life, the universe, and torrential winter. Anyway, Las Vegas has happened, so we're going to talk about that. Quite a boring weekend, I tell you what. And that's not very characteristic for Las Vegas. So, go over everything that happened there. Got some good silly season news stuff going on, plus a ton of penalties that came out of Las Vegas, plus a few other stuff. And then, of course, at the end, we'll preview this weekend's action on Homestead, which should still be the championship race. But we'll get to that later. Now to Las Vegas. Funny enough, it rained. The truck race was rain delayed, which is a shocker for a race in Las Vegas. Feels like that place never gets rain. Alas, that was really all the excitement that came from it. It was just a couple of rain delays and some exciting restarts, but nothing else crazy really happened. At least until the third stage. I think Sean Reum is his name, having some mechanical problems, ended up getting stuck on pit road. Jack Wood wrecked in the third stage. Was really the only real wreck of the night from anybody. At the end of the day, Corey Heim went relatively unchallenged in the final laps and took his second win of 2025, picking up right where he left off in 2024. I mean, I don't know. I'll say the rain made it worse or better. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Till they go back in the fall, at least. A little bit more crazy in Xfinity. Sawalich wrecked on the first lap of the race. And then Josh Williams had to do a driver swap with Ty Dillon because he was sick. So colleague decided to pretty much call the race a wash by putting Ty Dillon in the car for the remainder of it. Granted, Josh Williams is not much better. But other than that, some pretty clean racing. Some good restarts on the stage breaks, I guess, but nothing super crazy that went on in this one either. And would be Justin Allgaier who would get the win in pretty dominant fashion. Would score his first win of the season, first win of the season. And once again, dominant fashion, still holding up as a big contender to try and defend his Xfinity Series title. The Cup race was by far the most exciting, which doesn't really say much considering we've gone over so far. A lot of lost wheels in this race. Chase Briscoe lost a wheel that really screwed over Joey Logano, who was leading the race, till that pit stop cycle, and then Chase Briscoe lost the wheel in the middle of it, and Logano got stuck in traffic and never really recovered from it. Also, Kyle Busch lost a tire later on in the race and crashed into the wall, went spinning, and there was almost a third one from Christopher Bell, whose crew was like telling him, "Hey, the wheel is loose," and he pulled out of his pit stall anyway, and then went down pit road, and then pulled into a future stall, and they tightened the wheel for him, which ended up being a penalty. Which they've later clarified and like went above. They did some good clarifications so that there's more clarity, and also not as bullshitty of a penalty. I mean, it's obviously you're doing it just so that you can, not lose a wheel and wreck or suspend your crew members, but, so they did some clarifications on that. Shane Van Gisbergen had a pretty bad day. He spun twice, the first and the second stage, and then he had more tire troubles later in that same stage, and it was a pretty bad finish for him in a sweet-looking Red Bull car. It really sucks that he had to wreck.
That's usually how Red Bull cars go.
True. Very true, actually. Todd Gilliland and Recky Spinhouse got together. Both went for a spin. And then there was a big wreck on the ensuing restart that took out Ryan Blaney. Also collected Eric Jones and a few others. It was a big wreck. The biggest one of the entire weekend. So that got pretty chaotic. Noah Gragson blew a tire late and hit the wall pretty hard, wrecked his car pretty good, and set up kind of a late restart with only a few laps to go. At the end of the day, we would end off with a pretty surprising winner. Josh Berry has won his first career Cup race in very convincing fashion. He raced really cleanly on the last restart, outran everybody at the end, and pulled away for the win. Yay! Christopher Bell didn't win. Yay!
Watch next week, he'll win.
To be fair, he probably would have had a shot at it if he didn't get penalized. So, we'll never know. As for me, I had Joey Logano because I thought he was going to steal this one at Las Vegas. I was wrong. He got screwed over on that pit thing, and like I said, did not recover. I think he finished 8th or something. I don't remember. Still got a top 10, got a few stage points, not many. Pretty disappointing. Still have not won on the season, which is unfortunate, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah, Josh Berry finally getting the win. Very, very happy for him. He's had some really good runs this season. Pretty much all of them had resulted in late race accidents. So it's very cool to finally see him break through and get a win. It was another win for the Wood brothers. They got their 101st victory, which is awesome. Barry's in the playoffs now. Who knows what could happen there? So it's really, really cool. Good job, Josh Berry. As he will be for the second time in his career, locking himself into the NASCAR New Year's Eve Spectacular. He is the 14th driver to lock himself in.
Make sure you get your towel. Yeah. Sorry. I tried to mute, but my stupid phone ain't working.
True.
That is my father, everyone.
True. Anyway,
Continue.
14th driver to lock himself in. I think all of the Penske cars, minus Ryan Blaney, are locked in now. Oops. Forgot Ryan Blaney is not locked in. Oops. That's okay. He'll probably get in eventually. But yeah, 14 drivers. Good job for Josh Berry. Before we go from Las Vegas, though, let's run over the multitude of penalties that came out of the weekend. We'll start with the Truck Series. The 07 team from Spire was fined $2,500 for loose lug nuts. Similar penalties were drawn out for the 11, 19, 26, and 88 teams in the Xfinity Series. They were, though, each fined $5,000. And the big ones coming from the Cup Series, obviously the obvious ones too. 2 crew members from each of the 8 and the 19 teams were suspended for 2 races after the lost wheels. And it would have almost been the 20 team had they lost their wheel too. But unfortunately, they did not. But that's a thing I had from Las Vegas. I don't know if you had anything, Gary, or not.
Nope, I really didn't watch Las Vegas that much. I only watched the last part of it. So,
Well, you didn't miss much. So,
no, apparently not.
with that in mind, we can put Vegas in the sports book. I'll show myself out now. Speaking of penalties, there were some other suspensions. These were more general suspensions, though. A crew member from the 6 Cup team, as well as a jackman from Mike Harmon's Xfinity team, were both suspended indefinitely for violating NASCAR's substance abuse policy. Fun. Steroids.
Don't take drugs, kids.
More big news for Josh Berry this weekend, as well as he is going to be doing a IndyCar style throwback at Darlington. The paint scheme looks sick. Can't wait to see that thing on track. It will look very, very nice. Also in the sponsor realm, a new primary sponsor has come on to take over FedEx's spot with Denny Hamlin. Drum roll for who it is. Progressive. That's right, baby. Progressive. It's going to be sponsoring Denny Hamlin. It's going to be their primary sponsor. They're going to be sponsoring him for 18 races this year. The car honestly just looks like one of those giant P blocks that you get in Mario. You jump on them. I mean, that's what the front of the car looks like, pretty much to a T. But, I mean, it's Progressive. So, we'll be seeing some flow die casts now. I don't know how I feel about that, but who knows?
Maybe he'll put on the back of the car Flo's face that's just this, so that when everybody's behind him,
that would be hilarious. Or you could do like when during COVID when he made the mask when it was just his smile, and so every time he put on the mask it looked like he was smiling. He'd do that with Flo. That'd be fucking weird. That'd be fucking weird. It's Denny Hamlin. Anything's possible though. Who knows? The only other real big news thing that I saw is pretty big. They're working on a return to Montreal. For Xfinity and trucks, it would be 2026, and Cup in 2027. Looks like what they're working on. I assume this is for the Circuit de Villeneuve course, not the other one that they used to run in Montreal. But that should be fun. Good racing that was. And I'd like to see it come back in due time. We'll see if that happens, though. Things have not been 100% confirmed. Just a lot of rumors going around. They're still finalizing some things, too. Obviously, if it is indeed the Circuit de Villeneuve course, that they did not end their terms with NASCAR on the best terms back when. So we'll see if that comes to light here 13 years later. We don't know. But I would like to see it come back. It looks like it's gaining a lot of steam. And then it'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Viva de la Poutine!
what?
I don't know. I don't speak French, but I love poutine. Okay.
Thought they were Canadian.
Montreal's more French than Canadian. But granted, I guess Canada in itself is a mix of France and the US. So maybe that's it. Poutine's an American food now. I claim it as an American food. There we go.
Pringleson is the new president of the United States.
I love poutine.
Never had poutine in my entire life.
Anyway, that's all the news that I had, and it's going to be a very short episode, I know. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot. I mean, it's a boring-ass weekend in Las Vegas, not a lot of action going on. Yeah, so I don't know if you had anything, Gary, or not.
No, I do not. Because there hasn't been anything going on. I believe, yeah, not that I know of, no.
All right, then. Then, without further ado, that wasn't a joke. I don't know what I'm doing now. We got to preview this weekend's action at Homestead Miami Speedway. I believe, checking real quick. Yep, all 3 series are racing. So that is awesome. Homestead. We all know what Homestead's about. It's about the most generic racetrack you could get. But it's provided.
Except if you're Tyler Reddick, just ball to the wall, go to the high side and win.
Literally balls to the wall. But yeah, I mean, it's provided though some good racing. Nothing, ups and downs. Some good finishes. There's always the possibility of rain. I don't know if there's going to be rain. Let's see. Here we go.
Remember, Tyler, it's in Miami.
Does not look like there is going to be any rain in the forecast, so that is good. Maybe can have a rain-free weekend. You would think that there would be rain in Miami, but not in Vegas, but who knows? But anyways, who do we think is going to win the truck race?
I'm going to go with Corey Day, the number 7.
Interesting. Who am I going to go with? Fuck it. I'm going Lane Riggs. That's who I'm going with. The Love's Truck Stop 34. Beautiful looking truck. That is. And who do we think's going to win the Xfinity race?
Hey, you're going. Who has the best chance? Screw it. I'll go with Austin Hill. Oh, no way. I'll go with Kyle Larson.
I'm going to pick Sam Mayer to go back-to-back at Homestead. I think he won there last fall. I hope he did. Otherwise, I look stupid.
I'll look it up.
Yes, that is a vacuum cleaner you can hear. Very
I
fun
can't
that
hear
they
it.
chose to run that right now.
I can't hear it.
Oh, that's good. Maybe the viewers can. Maybe I look even stupider.
Last.
Tired guys.
Yes, we know Tyler Reddick won last time. I'm talking about the Xfinity Series. Uh, Alright, let's see here. Last person to win on October 26th.
Whoa, that's making me dizzy. What the fuck?
Alright,
Whoa.
maybe. I'm gonna assume this is right. Wait. No, this can't be right. Oh wait, maybe it is. Austin Hill.
Shit.
It was Austin Hill, then Cole Custer, then Erica Marola, then Jesse Love, and then Shelton Creed.
I'm still picking Sam Mayer. Fuck it.
Sam Mayer finished 9th that day.
Fuck it. Still picking him. Anyways, now we're to Cup. You got the chips?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna put both of them in, just because I'm too tired to try to figure out who's had who. All I know is that I won this past weekend because both of our guys wrecked. One of my guy just decided, you know what, my hubcap and my tire are just gonna come off in 3 parts. So that being Kyle Busch. And then your guy, Rex, Ryan Blaney. So, I mean, it was just a bad day in Las Vegas. We never got lucky, so.
That's how it usually goes.
Tyler. I get it mixed up because I know. Yeah, Kyle Busch's one is right there. Right there. Briscoe. Again, you don't have to win to win. Who knows? Maybe I'll get Josh Berry.
That's a good thing.
I'm happy now. But hey, who knows? Maybe my guy will fail miserably. I mean, the only win he's had was Bowman Gray. So.
I hate this world and everyone in it.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. Nah. If you want to be a future guest on an episode, all you got to do is join Pringles and Company Discord. Links in the description down below. Request the Talking NASCAR role, and we'll find time to get you on and talk some NASCAR. So, until then, no, that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned. Until next time. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Yay.